morning, how's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. Looks like I got a bit of a long road trip on my hands here. Nowhere special, just going from point A to point B. And I figured I could use this time right now to hastily slap on a GoPro. I don't even know how that's going to look. I guess it's going to be a little crooked and weird, but whatever. And I wanted to talk to you today about things that I hate with life on the road. By life on the road, I mean like the road culture. It's like driving around on highways, okay? Going to gas stations, stuff like that. I'm not saying I live on the roads, but I'm saying, you know, like road culture or road life, I guess you could say. There's lots of fun things here, but there's a lot of stuff that I just hate, and I just wanted to talk with you guys about that and just see if you guys would go like, oh yeah, I hate that too. So yeah, here it goes. One thing that I hate are people that don't use their turn signals, especially when they merge onto the highway. So sometimes there'll be something like an entrance ramp on a highway, and then the highway goes from 2 lanes into 3, and then it'll stay for 3 lanes for a while. And sometimes there's just no indication that the lane will end, really. Sometimes there's no sign, or sometimes you don't even see the sign. And the person on the lane that's about to merge will just merge without like signaling. And that like puzzles me, because everything looks fine and dandy if I'm on the left lane or if I'm in the middle lane, and then suddenly somebody starts like merging like right into me. No bueno. That pisses me off, people who don't use their turn signals, because they get all up all over you and you don't expect it. What else do I hate? I hate it when you go to a gas station that has a single bathroom. I'm not talking gender neutral. I'm talking a bathroom for men and a bathroom for ladies, but then like it's just one toilet. You guys know what I'm saying? I hate that, because it creates a weird situation. Let's just say you're mid-piss, right? And someone could walk up to the door, they could knock on the door, and you'll just be like, you know, occupied, or you'll just be like, in a minute. But that never happens, you know? So you're mid-piss, and then all of a sudden you have this one guy who, you know, doesn't knock, he just yanks on the door like, like the first time he yanked on it, he wasn't sure it was closed, so he did it again, and he still wasn't sure, so he goes, like, try to fucking open this door while you're mid-piss, and you're just like, fuck, like, come on, I'm pissing here. I fucking hate that, you know. 90% of the time, if you're in a bathroom and somebody else wants to go in, they won't even knock. They'll just start like fucking wailing at the door for like a good 10 seconds before they finally go, oh, it's closed, you know. I fucking hate that. That drives me mad. It's like, what else do I hate? Some truckers drive me a little mad because it's like, they don't care. So when you're driving on a highway, they will get into the left lane and they will hog the left lane for quite a while. You know, if they pass one truck and move back into the right lane, I got nothing against that. But when they pass one truck, go for the next pass and the next pass and the next pass without getting off the lane, that pisses me off, because now you're stuck behind a motherfucker going the speed limit in the left lane for like 5 miles. What else pisses me off is truckers in the right lane that see a trucker trying to pass him and they still maintain like the speed limit or just a little bit above the speed limit. So it's like basically you have 2 trucks, one is trying to pass the other, and they're basically like racing each other with like a 1 mile per hour difference. You know what I'm saying? All the trucker on the right has to do is just let off the gas a little bit. That's it. But no, this guy on the right is going to maintain his speed, and then this guy on the left is going to try and pass him at like a 0.5 mile per hour difference in speed. Ugh, that drives me mad too. It's like, come on, fellas. I know your job is hard and shit, but like, use your brains a little bit, you know? Don't get me wrong, a lot of truckers are like the best drivers that you will ever see. Really professional, really safe, but some of them, they could use a little bit more brains, you know what I'm saying? They're big friendly people, but like, But they're also the kind that kind of like pick their belly buttons and eat the lint off their fingers, you know? Not all of them, just some of them, okay? I hope I don't offend any truckers. You guys are the best. But just I'm saying, just some of them are just like, toothless, beer-bellied people, you know? Oh, check it out. You got Chrysler Crossfire. Not many of those around. Nice. What else do I hate? I hate people who swerve in between cars on the highway, okay? General rule of thumb, see, I heard this from a relative, and I tried to apply this to my driving life, okay? Is, what is a good driver? A good driver is somebody who is, number one, safe. Number two, comfortable. So smooth driving, no jerky, crazy motions. And number three, expedient, but in that priority. So number one is safety. Number two is, do you drive smooth? And number three is, do you get from point A to point B relatively quick? Or are you just a slowpoke, right? And there are people who go expediency first, and then comfort and safety are just fucking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So there, every now and then you'll be driving on the highway, everybody's on the right, and then some people will go on the left to pass. You know, sometimes I'm a little faster than everybody else, so I just, let off the gas and I just coast to the speed limit, or to the speed that person is on. Just chill until he moves over. And then every now and then you get an impatient motherfucker who's like this in between the lanes. Like, what the fuck? One, it's dangerous. Okay? It's not a comfortable speed. I just like to take it. I like to take it fast at like 80 miles per hour, but then I like to take it lazy at the same time, So if I see an obstruction ahead, I just let off the gas, I just wait for them to move over. They move over, I go, For the most part, they just move over. I don't have to wait too long. And then there are these impatient motherfuckers. So it's like, if the left lane is for passing, you don't really expect people to pass on the right. You kind of automatically assume that you're the faster creature, you know what I'm saying? I mean, either way, when you're changing lanes, you should always be checking every mirror no matter what. But, there'll be a moment where you're going to get into the right lane, you check your mirror, it's clear, you turn on your turn signal, you check your mirror, it's clear, you move into the lane, it's clear, and then the guy behind you goes, blah, blah, like tries to fucking pass you. Ah! I fucking hate that, drives me mad. Impatient motherfuckers, and then, and they weave in between people and shit, and people aren't ready, or people are like mid-maneuver, and these people will fucking pass them. It's a mess. It's a mess. I mean, it's an imperfect world, okay, but I don't know. What else do I hate? You know what I hate? I hate people who take a gas pump and don't use it. So, normally what I do at a gas station is, if I gotta get gas, I go to a gas pump, right? I put my car in front of the pump. If I'm paying with cash, I go into the gas station, I pay with cash, I come back out. And then I fill up my car, and I leave. Normally I pay by card, but if I were to pay by cash, that's what I would do. I fill it up, and then I get away from the pump, and if I want to buy something in the gas station, I pull over and I go into like a spot in front of the store so that somebody else could use the pump. What a lot of people unfortunately seem to do is, they will park their car in front of the pump, and before they pay for gas and cash, they will take care of like their entire fucking week's worth of groceries in a gas station while they're there. At a big ass gas station, this isn't so much of a problem, but there are some gas stations with only like 2 or 4 pumps. And there's just this one person who's there, whose car is there for 30 minutes, he's not even pumping gas, you know what I'm saying? I hate that. It's like, you're a waste of space, your existence is a waste of sperm, like what are you doing? You're fucking up the world for everybody else. Garbage. What else can I think of that I hate? I mean, yeah, you got the obvious things too, like left lane campers who don't know that the left lane is for passing. You know what else I hate? I hate people who tailgate. Now, if you're in the left lane and somebody's going extremely slow, well, okay, fine, right? Tailgating It isn't good, but it's understandable, right? But like in general, people don't seem to be leaving enough space in front of them, really. You'll be on the highway and you'll see this guy in a pickup truck going behind like a Honda or something, keeping only like maybe a car length away. Like, I realize that's a lot of distance, I guess you could say, by the looks of it, but once you take into account you're moving at 80 miles per hour, it's not exactly the best thing. I usually keep back like 5 car lengths or so, and that might even be too little, you know? But the point is, there are multiple reasons why you shouldn't tailgate, why you should leave a nice following distance. The reason is, one, obviously, if the person in front of you stops for whatever reason, let it be he thought a plastic bag blowing across the road was an animal, or somebody legit stopped in front of him, or whatever. If he slams on his brakes, you have that much extra distance with which to react and brake. Okay, that's important. Also, keep traffic flowing, okay? When you leave a lot of distance, you make it friendlier for people to, or you make it more possible for people to pass using the left lane, because then they don't have to like squeeze in between you and create a dangerous situation. They don't have to cut you off. You know, there's just a nice gap and they just go in, pass the car they want to pass, and get out. So the left lane moves fluidly and the right lane moves fluidly, right? And also there's the things with like zipper merging, okay? Suppose for a minute that both lanes are going 70-ish miles per hour, okay? And let's say the right lane is closed for some reason. If everybody left like a nice gap in between each other, nobody would even have to slow down. Everybody just zipper merges, right? The reason we have traffic while like lanes merge or whatever is because nobody keeps a good following distance. Everybody has to like try to squeeze in somehow, and when they can't squeeze in, they slam on their brakes, and then other people try to squeeze in. It creates a clusterfuck and it jams things up. You guys get what I'm saying? The reason you should keep a following distance is not because, oh, it's safe, you know. There are multiple reasons. If you tailgate someone, they're going to look behind them and they're going to think you're a dick, yes. But that's not the main point. The main point is to be not only courteous to them, to yourself, but to the entire freaking highway and everybody behind you for the next 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one idiot to really cause a huge traffic jam. All somebody has to do is weave into the next lane and cause somebody to slam their brakes hard. And that creates like a wave effect that stops traffic for like the next like 2 or 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? That spot, that point is like the dead zone. You see, like, look, now everything is moving just fine, almost at the speed limit here, even though one lane is closed. The only reason we had so much traffic was because people were fucking probably like didn't know how to merge in at first, and then they just caused this traffic jam. That's also another thing that I hate. Traffic that happens for no apparent reason. There will be like a segment of highway where it's like fucking nasty ass bad traffic, and then you just reach a certain point where it all just clears up. There was no accident, there was no anything, just basically some asshole created a traffic jam in that spot, and there was a wave effect. Everybody had to brake at that point, you know. I hate that. What else do I hate? Rubberneckers. Oh my god. Rubberneckers are God's worst creation, okay? An accident happens on the other side of the highway, and people will stop this side of the highway, pretty much entirely stop this side of the highway to go, oh my god, look at that, oh my god, let me get our cell phones out, oh, let's take a picture of this. Like, oh my god, people, you're ridiculous. Like, people have to feast their eyes like they've never seen an accident before, or like they'll never get into an accident, like they've never had an accident, or something along those lines. Accidents happen, they're called accidents. Don't even pay it any fucking attention, just keep driving out of respect for them and the people all around you. Otherwise you create such a huge jam. I hate rubberneckers. Rubberneckers are bad. If you love rubbernecking, just buy a dash cam, record that shit as you're driving by, and then review it at your own leisure. Okay. What else do I hate? I hate people who don't move over for stops in traffic. Okay. On the shoulder, there'll be like a truck sometimes with its flashes on, or like a police officer trying to talk to someone, or just the guy with the broke down car. And you know what? People at like 80 miles per hour, they'll be in the right lane next to the shoulder, zoom, passing by anyway. That is so dangerous. I don't hate these people, but like I look at them and I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, you could kill them. You could kill yourself. Like, a freak accident could happen. Then again, I'm the kind of person that likes to do things with 100% certainty, and if something is not 100% certain, I don't like doing it. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but it just irks me that people will fucking speed by a cop with like maybe like plus like 3 feet of space between their mirror and the cop. Like, oh, dude. Like, what if the cop has to like jump back, grab his pistol, and unload into that car? God forbid. Like, what if he has to save his life and like jump back or like run back and like basically you mow him down? You kill him. Like, well, I don't know. I'm delving into like dark, morbid, paranoid things here, but just be a good guy, be a buddy, okay? And just move over for the people who are stuck, okay, or in the road. And I also hate people who don't move over after an accident, okay? Let it be just like somebody taps someone's bumper. What you do is you put on your hazard, you step out of the car, you take a picture, okay, of the accident scene and the driver of that car, and then you both pull over, and then you handle like calling the insurance agents and blah 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 blah, discussing what's going on, or seeing if you even want to call inspecting the damage, so on and so forth. You do that after you pull over. In some states, this is actually the law, okay? What a lot of people will do is they'll be like, oh, you fucked up my car, oh, and they'll get into like an argument or a fight, or they'll get into like a debate, or they will start calling their insurance people and cops and so on and so forth while they're in the road. Like, no, oh my god, bad. You know what else I hate? I hate people who lift their cars but don't put on mud flaps. As a matter of fact, a lot of cars should be having mud flaps, but like straight from the factory, like the Jeep Renegade and stuff like that, but a lot of them don't have mud flaps, or the manufacturer will attempt to build mud flap looking things into the bumper, and it just spews fucking rocks everywhere. My car just, I guess it's the aerodynamic shape of this car, it just fucking eats rocks. Like, if this car was a child, it would like fucking take a scoop of gravel and like eat that shit until its gums turn bloody. Like, that's the front of my car. It's just rock chip central. You have to look up close to see it, but whatever. But I hate those people that purposefully lift their cars and then can't be bothered to like fucking put on mud flaps. Terrible. Imagine you're a motorcyclist and you get pelted by like bits of gravel. What the fuck? So it's just fucked up. You know, some people just make things all about themselves, you know. They just don't care about anybody else. They want their car to look good, but who the fuck needs mud flaps, right? And like I said, a lot of cars out of the factory should have mud flaps, but they don't. Ow. I also hate people who, like, when they're taking turns or whatever, they drive over the shoulder. It kicks up a lot of rocks and gravel. You know what I also hate? I also hate people who make it look like they want to pass you, but then they don't pass you. I guess it has to deal with feeling agitated when there's something in front of you, I guess. So, for example, you're in the left lane, you're passing a bunch of trucks and stuff, and then this guy gets up all over your ass, and you're like, relax man, I'll move over in just a second. You find a gap, you move over, and then it turns out since there's nobody in front of him now, he just goes like whatever speed he wants, and then like I'm stuck behind the truck, and this guy is going like, I don't know, not faster than me, but like just enough so that I can't get out of that spot because he's like at my rear bumper. Like, you schmuck. Like, you fucking... It looks like you were gonna pass me, but then you didn't pass me. Like, I hate that. And then you have to slow down from like 80 all the way to like 65, and then they finally pass you. And then you get back behind them, and then they're going 70. So then they won't move over, so you pass them. Now you're going 80. Now they're going 80, 85, and they want to pass you again. And this time around, you're like, no, fuck you. But like, I don't know if, do you guys get what I'm saying? It's hard to explain a little bit, but it's basically the people who get behind you make you move over, and now that you moved over, they resume going whatever speed, like, whatever. Like, they won't pass you, really. Or if they do pass you, they go tremendously slow. Or like, not even, it's just people who come up behind you and you see them coming up, so you move out of the way, and then they miraculously slow down. But they're still like mad close to you, so it feels uncomfortable to move out into the left lane. I put on my turn signal, I wait for it, and I do it anyway, but like, I don't know. I guess it's people and the illusion of like having something in front of them makes them a little bit more aggressive, and then once you pass them, it's like they kind of calm down. Does that make sense? The reason I bring that up is because this guy in a white BMW was doing just that. He was coming up behind me, I'd get out of the way, and then he would just stop. And then I'd get back on the left, he would come up behind me, I'd get out of the way, and then he would just kind of like stop. So, you know, it's just a little stupid, you know? I don't know, that seems to be all on my mind right now, so, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you can agree with some of my points. And yeah. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you can think of other things that that you hate about like driving, let me know in the comments, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.